and consent to the adoption of the following resolutions. Resolved, that on or about December 28, 1999, the town entered into a Field of Interest Endowment Fund agreement between Porter County Community Foundation, Inc. and the town of Ogden Dunes, which is called the agreement in this case, which agreement is herein attached as Exhibit A and incorporated by reference. And Exhibit A will be in, Exhibit A and B will both be in the resolution. Exhibit A being the actual document that makes the link between the two, the Porter County Community Fund and the town of Ogden Dunes. And so from there, we have resolved further that same agreement established the Ogden Dunes Community Fund to receive gifts with the primary purpose to provide support for the benefit of the town and the residents thereof. Resolved further that any said gifts and support were subject to a final level of approval of the Board of Directors of the Porter County Community Foundation, Inc. Resolved further that the town itself actually procedurally requires that any fund grant applications be approved first by the grant committee of the fund, then by the town council, then by the Board of Directors of the Porter County Community Foundation, Inc., pursuant to the agreement. Resolved further that the annual net earnings of the fund comprise the distributive value of the fund and the historic dollar value of the fund is maintained as an endowment. Resolved further that on or about the same date of December 28, 1999, Carl Prismatic, past and current resident of the town, gifted Lot 18, Block K, Ogden Dunes, to the fund to establish the fund, which gift was also matched by the value of said gift in the liquid amount of $85,650 by a Lilly Foundation Field of Interest grant, gifted in the name of Carl Prismatic to the fund. Resolved further that the agreement provides, as Section 4, Paragraph 2, if any gifts to the Community Foundation for the purpose of the fund are received and accepted subject to a donor's conditions or restrictions as to the use of the gift or income therefrom, said conditions or restrictions will be honored. So if it's donor driven, if a donor says, I want this donation to go towards something, the interest earned on that donation will be used towards that.
What am I taking care of exactly?
Subject, of course, to the final level of approval of the Board of Directors of the Porter County Community Foundation, Inc. Resolved further that on October 28, 2000, at a regular meeting of the Town Council, the town entered into, accepted, and agreed to a memorandum, between the town and resident Carl Prismatic with memorandum and the approved minutes entered same are herein attached as Exhibit B and incorporated by reference. Resolved further that same memorandum states which resident Carl Prismatic as donor, that for so long as donor is a resident of the town, the earnings from the fund that accrue in proportion to the value of the donor's gift shall only be used to fund grant requests as recommended by the grant committee with the consent of the donor and approved by the town board and accepted by the foundation for projects that enhance or promote beautification of the town. For the purpose of this agreement, projects that enhance or promote beautification of the town shall include but not be limited to projects that provide or protect open space, create or enhance scenic vistas or viewpoints, improve or create aesthetically appealing gardens, flower beds, tree plantings, walkways, nature trails, paths, park spaces, and resting area, or further promote the natural beauty and scenic resources of the town. Resolved further that both the attorney for the town and the attorney for the Porter County Community Foundation, Inc. were present at the meeting, reviewed the memorandum, and did not have any objections. Same memorandum was thereafter moved to be approved, which it was unanimously so, subject to the review and approval of the Plan Commission. Resolved further that both the gift of the lot and the funds were thereafter fully effectuated and accepted, evidencing the requisite Plan Commission review and approval. Resolved further that therefore the memorandum is a valid agreement between the town and resident Carl Prismatic concerning his donation, and as such, his donor conditions and restrictions must be honored pursuant to the agreement, and the memorandum concerning his gift, which conditions and restrictions pursuant to the memorandum would be that on applicable to the annual earnings on the donation amount of $85,650 from the date of the donation to present. So that's dated, we'll donate date that April 5th on 2021, and the members would be the town council. So I'm looking for a motion to approve that.
I move.
Second.
Okay, and I believe Carl will leave you out of this because it involves you. So just so there's no question about that. So
I say thank you for tying up loose ends.
there you go. There you go. Okay, and roll call.
All right. All right, Doug Cannon,
Yes.
Bernadette Polinsky,
Yes.
and Scott Kingan.
Yes.
And I wanted to just say that what the hiccup was is I got 2 phone calls all at once on my phone, and I can hear it in my headphone. I don't think any of you can hear it, but I was getting 2 separate stupid phone calls and vibrating. So all of a sudden I was being attacked by technology right in the middle of reading that. So that's why I look like a doddering idiot for. So anyway, we also have